Are you over 50 and dreaming of escaping the matrix for a life of luxury, freedom, and warm weather? Welcome to our ultimate countdown of the top 5 best places to retire abroad in Southeast Asia.
As we roll through the top 5 places to move to abroad, we are pulling back the curtain on where expats are actually moving, breaking down the exact neighborhoods,
The hidden costs and the real infrastructure. If you're looking to retire abroad,
You've probably heard everyone scream that Thailand is the ultimate paradise.
it takes our number 5 spot, but the truth?
Most people pick the completely wrong town, and
Ruin their retirement before it even starts. They look at a gorgeous vacation photo and assume the entire country is a postcard.
but living somewhere is wildly different from a 2-week holiday. Today we are breaking down the absolute
Top expat hotspots in Thailand and revealing the raw realities no one tells you. Let's start with the heavy hitter, Bangkok.
It's a global megacity with world-class international hospitals that put Western healthcare to shame. Expats flock to Haghan luxury condo districts like Sukhumvit and Sathorn.
But hold on, if you hate traffic, intense heat, and absolute sensory overload, Bangkok will drive you crazy in a month. It is fast, it is loud, and it never sleeps. If you want peace, you need to head north to the mountains of Chiang Mai, specifically the trendy Niman area. It's a cultural haven with a massive, welcoming expat network and a much cheaper cost of living.
But even Chiang Mai has a massive catch. Every single year, Chiang Mai hits burning season where agricultural smoke blankets the valley. For retirees with respiratory issues, it's a total deal breaker. You literally have to flee the city for 2 months.
Which is exactly why so many mature expats head straight for the coast. But even Phuket is split into 2 completely different worlds. You have Patton, which is pure chaotic nightlife and tourist traps. Avoid renting long-term there. Instead, smart retirees look at the West Coast areas like Bang Tao and Laguna for stunning, secure villa compounds.
Or they head all the way south to Rawai and Chalong, which is a beautifully laid-back, long-term expat community full of local cafes and yacht clubs. And if you want total safety, premium golf courses and a royal, European vibe without the island price tag.
The coastal town of Hua Hin is an absolute hidden gem. Thailand has a spot for everyone.
But it's just the beginning of our top 5.
Our number 4 spot features modern, Western standard infrastructure that will completely blow your mind. Next up, we are crossing the border to look at a country where English is the primary language of business and luxury living is next level. As we continue to our number 4 spot, Malaysia.
If your retirement dream involves Western standard infrastructure, smooth highways and high-rises that look out over the ocean, then Malaysia is going to absolutely take your breath away.
English is a primary language of business, making day-to-day life incredibly easy. And the private healthcare is top tier.
But if you think you can just pack up and move here tomorrow on a loose budget, you are in for a massive financial reality check.
Malaysia has completely rewritten its long-term visa laws. To lock in an MM2H retirement visa, you now have to navigate a strict tiered system that mandates a serious financial commitment. Even for the entry-level silver tier, you're looking at a $150,000 fixed deposit plus a mandatory property purchase of at least 600,000 ringgit. If you don't want to lock up that kind of capital, Malaysia might be a non-starter.
But if you have the funds, the lifestyle you unlock is elite. Take the capital city, Kuala Lumpur. Expats absolutely congregate in premium, manicured suburban enclaves like Mont Kiara, which is packed with Western grocery stores, international schools, and trendy cafes. Or they buy luxury high-rise condos right in the city center near KLCC, looking directly at the Petronas Towers, or choose the upscale, highly walkable neighborhood of Bangsar, famous for its incredible restaurant scene.
Kuala Lumpur is a true global metropolis, but it comes with big city congestion. If you want a slower, historic island pace of life, you head straight to Penang Island. This is a legendary retirement haven where nearly all expats live in historic Georgetown for the world-famous street food culture. Or they rent high-rise condos right on the beach down the coast in Tanjong Banga and Bata Faringji.
And let's not forget the strategic hotspot down south, Johor Bahru, specifically the Iskandar and Puteri Harbor regions. Foreign retirees are snapping up. Massive modern condos, right on the marina here because
You get luxury living at a fraction of Singapore's prices, allowing you to simply commute across the border for a day trip. Malaysia offers ultimate Western convenience, but it requires upfront wealth. If you want a country that gives you incredible culture, beach vibes, and high-value luxury without that heavy financial lock-in, you need to look at our next destination. Next up, we're crossing into a country famous for its incredible coastal lifestyle and a very famous spiritual heart. Hit that like button, because we are diving into Indonesia and the islands of Bali next.
while you are here at our number 3 spot, Indonesia, specifically the legendary island of Bali. If you are looking for an affordable tropical lifestyle focused on health, wellness, and a highly active social scene, Bali is almost impossible to beat, unlike the massive modern infrastructure of Malaysia.
Bali is all about character, stunning landscapes, and a relaxed beach vibe. But before you book your ticket, you need to understand that Bali is experiencing massive growing pains, and picking the wrong neighborhood here will completely ruin the experience. Let's break down where expats actually live.
First, you have Canggu and Barawa. This is the absolute digital nomad capital of the world, packed with trendy beach clubs, organic cafes, and incredible surfing.
But for a mature retiree over 50, it can feel like a total nightmare. The traffic is completely gridlocked, the noise is constant, and it caters heavily to a much younger, partying crowd. If you want a deeper connection to culture, you head inland to Ubud. This is the spiritual heart of Bali, nestled among stunning green rice terraces and jungle ravines. It is famous for yoga retreats, vegan food, and a highly artistic, mature expat community. It is a beautiful place to live,
But keep in mind, it gets incredibly humid.
and you are a long drive away from any beach. Which brings us to the absolute gold standard for retirement in Bali, Sanur.
Located on the quieter east coast, Sanur is a relaxed, peaceful haven designed perfectly for long-term retirees. It features a miles-long paved beachfront boardwalk where you can walk or ride a bike, completely away from traffic. The waters are calm, the local restaurants are fantastic, and it is home to top-tier international medical clinics, making it incredibly safe and accessible.
If you want high-end shopping and dining, you look at Seminyak. Or if you prefer dramatic cliffside views and luxury villas, you head south to Uluwatu. Bali offers an unmatched island lifestyle, but navigating long-term visas can be complex and the local infrastructure is still catching up. If you want a country where the visa process is incredibly straightforward, there is virtually zero language barrier, and the people are some of the most welcoming on earth, you need to see our next destination.
Next up, we are heading to a tropical archipelago where English is an official language, because we are diving into the Philippines.
Wow, we are already at number 2, the Philippines. If your biggest fear about moving to Southeast Asia is the language barrier, this tropical archipelago is your ultimate solution. English is an official language here and is spoken natively by a vast majority of the population, making everything from setting up utilities to making local friends completely seamless.
But the Philippines is an incredibly diverse nation of over 7,000 islands. And if you don't pick your region carefully, you could end up trapped in severe traffic gridlock or isolated from quality healthcare.
Let's look at exactly where expats are choosing to live. If you still want high-end big city energy, you head to Metro Manila. But you must stick strictly to premium, high-security enclaves. The top choice is Bonifacio Global City, or BGC. This area looks and feels exactly like Singapore, featuring pristine, walkable streets, manicured parks, and ultra-modern skyscrapers.
Your other prime option is Makati, specifically the quiet and highly secure neighborhoods of Legazpi and Salcedo villages, famous for their classic luxury and excellent local restaurants.
If you want a city lifestyle, but want to be much closer to world-class diving and tropical weekend getaways, you look south to Cebu City in the Visayas region. Expats here heavily cluster around Cebu IT Park and the Business Park, which serves as the secure, modern hubs of the city.
But what if you want to skip the megacities entirely? That is where Dumaguete comes in. This stunning university beach city is consistently ranked as one of the best retirement destinations globally. It is incredibly affordable, sits right on the ocean, and features a beautiful beachside boardwalk. It is home to a massive, highly active, and integrated community of older Western retirees who want a slower, peaceful pace of life.
Finally, you have the unique hubs of Subic Bay and Angeles City. Subic Bay, a former U.S. naval base, is highly popular because it offers American-style suburban layouts, heavily enforced traffic laws, duty-free shopping, and a very mature, established expat network.
The Philippines gives you instant communication and incredible warmth, although the local infrastructure outside the major hubs can still face power and internet stability issues.
If you want a country that perfectly balances affordable, daily luxury with a deeply authentic culture, a booming cafe scene, and an incredibly low cost of living where your dollars stretch the absolute furthest, you need to see our final place. Next up, we are headed to our #1 destination.
Because we are finishing this ultimate countdown where our journey began, Vietnam.
Let's now finish with #1 and the grand finale of our countdown, Vietnam. Now, even though we saved this for last, remember that all 5 of these incredible countries are fantastic choices. There is no absolute single winner because the perfect retirement depends entirely on your personal budget, your health needs, and the lifestyle you want to build.
But if you are looking for an unmatched balance of vibrant energy, top-tier safety, and incredible purchasing power where your
retirement wealth stretches the absolute furthest, Vietnam is a powerhouse. Let's break down the exact regions where expats are building their new lives. First, you have the authentic capital city, Hanoi. The primary expat hub here is Tahoe, or West Lake. This is a beautiful, highly walkable enclave lined with Western cafes, incredible restaurants, and stunning lakeside apartments.
It feels worlds away from the frantic energy of the old quarter, giving you a peaceful, community-focused sanctuary right inside the capital. If you prefer a fast-paced commercial metropolis, you head south to Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon. This city is vastly different from Hanoi. Expats here heavily populate District 2, specifically an area called Thao Dien.
This is a massive, self-contained expat village packed with international schools, trendy bars, and luxury villa compounds. Another incredible option is District 7, or Phu Mai Hung, which is a massive, modern and highly organized hub heavily favored by both Western and East Asian expats for its wide streets and clean layout.
But what if you want the ultimate
middle ground between city convenience and a relaxed beach lifestyle? That is where Da Nang and Hoi An come in. Expats absolutely love the Mikey Beach side of Da Nang for its modern beachfront high-rises, exceptionally clean air, and iconic bridges.
Then just a short drive down the road, neighboring Hoi An attracts artistic, slower-paced expats who want to live among ancient architecture, lantern-lit streets, and peaceful rice paddy views.
Whether you choose the tropical beaches of Thailand, the modern infrastructure of Malaysia, the wellness lifestyle of Bali, the easy communication of the Philippines,
or the high-value culture of Vietnam, taking the leap to retire abroad is all about reclaiming your freedom and independence.
Thank you so much for joining us on this ultimate tour of Southeast Asia. If you want more honest, feet-in-the-ground guides to global retirement, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below letting us know which of these top 5 destinations is your absolute dream spot.